you were gonna get this terrible angle because, fun fact, a little funny story. It's not really funny. This is the second time making this video because I was filming the video. I paused it so I can set up the books because they were in the bag. And it stopped recording. So this is the second time I'm recording this video, which sucks. But you know, it's okay, because I actually hated the setup. The setup was my bedroom because I just washed my sheets a little bit ago. And it's like, you know what, I wanna have a really cute, aesthetically pleasing background. You're on a wireless charger right now, and it's not charging, but it's has a thing where you can stand up, so that's why you have kind of a good angle of the books I have in my book haul. And yeah, so yeah, you're in my reading room, you're just on my desk, not on the floor this time. Yeah, so this video, I'm gonna rant for a minute-ish about what happened today before I get into the book haul, because I like to update you on my life. I need to update you because I post a lot of edits and I don't really update you. I'm not really serious on my channel, but I did make a really serious video. Not the edit, the last long form video was really serious, and I am in a better head mental state now, which I'm gonna get out a break like maybe tomorrow or in that week because I'm feeling a lot better. But I just was messed up, honestly, if I'm being really honest, and I don't like to share a lot of personal stuff, so I'm not going into it. I don't think I'm actually gonna make a video on a little update, but I might at the end of this video, or I'm just probably gonna make a post about it because that's easier than have to make a video about it. I'm gonna cut to the chase. Today was really fun, actually. Yesterday, my 4th of July was really fun. I went over and hung out with my family and friends. Fireworks, really fun. I got home, I was so out of it. So tired, so out of it. Makeup off, skincare. Then I was in pajamas and I was in bed. I was sleeping because I was tired. And then I wake up this morning and I made a post about it last night. And I was like, I want to, one more subscriber, and then I get to 100, which is my goal. It was at 99 last night. I wake up, I have 100 subscribers. I'm just like so tired and out of it. I'm just like, it was like 6 in the morning. Don't ask me how I can go to bed like around like 1-ish and make about 6. That's me sleeping in. We don't question my really early bird sleep schedule. And I was just like, oh, I hit 100 subscribers. Cool. I didn't cry about it because I was tired, but I did feel really proud of myself in that moment because it was very like, wow, I really grew kind of fast because I started 3 months ago, January or February. I think it was January. Yeah, January I started. Made the first video. I didn't think everyone would actually watch it. Really fun fact, actually. I almost didn't post that short because I've always wanted to have a channel, and I think I made the account, and my mom was the one who encouraged me to post it and make it. And it took me so much tries to make it look perfect. And it's actually a pretty good first video. Very different from the content I make now, which is pretty normal. I'm just grown into a different person since then. It's been a little bit. It's been 3 minutes. So I was super proud of myself, and I was just like, wow, I grown my channel in 3 months to 100 subscribers, which is not a lot. If you have like 1K subscribers, that's not a lot. But since I call myself a small booktuber channel, that is pretty big for myself. And no one really helps me grow this channel, which I would say it's pretty easy content, I just use CapCut to edit. And I make short videos. And I will be making more long form videos, but I like making shorts. They're just easy, and like they're easy. Like making long form videos are fun, but like I have to talk actually, and it's just like, oh, I'm like that. Because I don't like hearing my own voice back. So I don't watch my own videos, only to see the likes of that day, and I don't really watch it because I don't like my own voice. But that was my rant. So this video is a kind of a collaboration of a book haul, like my July TBR, which it's not really just in for July, it's just my TBR pretty much, but it's in July. So I'm not the fastest reader because I'm writing a book right now, so I am going to focus a little more on my book. So it's just not going to be I'm not going to read these really fast because I also have another book I'm adding on, The 13th Child. So this means I have 8 TBR books, but I already had that. I just didn't read that last time, so I'm adding it on to this one. Yeah, so I was originally going to get 12 books, but my dad said you cannot get that much. So I got 7, but it was okay because I have an extra book that I'm gonna add to it. So I didn't get to get the books I got all the anticipated reads I've been really wanting to read. Divine Rivals wasn't really a read. I just saw and I was like, you know what, I think it's pretty cool. But since that's the book, I thought it'd be really cool to read. But they're either in a series or a standalone. There is, I believe, this is a standalone series. First book series. This is the last book of a series I need to read. Then this is a first book. So yeah. Why am I laughing? Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. I didn't get all the books I really wanted, but I did get the books that I've been really wanting for a while. So I'm gonna get the other books I really wanted the next time I go book shopping. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the first book, On Top, Shatter Me. I will say I did get the book because it's popular, and the last time I trusted BookTube to read a book, popular book, it did give me good. Powerless, I read it because everyone was reading it, and I feel like I don't miss out on the hype. But I wanted to see, is it good? And I was like, and then if you just know, I have a obsession with that book now. Yeah, so I'm trusting BookTube with this. And you guys say the first book isn't really good, but like the second book is better. I am currently on chapter 4, page 19, and I got a little bit into it. Like, I know the basics of it. It's kind of on the back. She has a fatal touch. Her soulmate is Adam, which everyone hates, but right now he seems like a chill guy. I'm gonna honestly probably regret saying this later in the series, which I don't know when I'm done. He seems like a pretty chill guy to me right now. I have not met Warner, but he's blonde. He's pretty hot, okay? He's pretty hot, and I know his nickname for her is Love, which that does get me. That is hot, okay? I will say that, but I have not met this character. How I judge how I like a MMC is how they treat the girl, though. So how they treat the girl is how I really like the MMC, because Kaz obsessed with Peyton, which I love Yearning Men. That's like all the men I write in my book, Yearning Men. One day I'll probably write a normal man in my book, but this is a romantic stage, so I have to make him yearn. Avi, you guys love it. So I love Yearning Men, actually. So far it's okay. You know, I like it. It's okay. chapters are really short, which I have been reading really long chapters, so that's pretty refreshing. It's okay so far, you know, like, I'm not into it, like, it's not sucking me immediately, but it's pretty interesting. So I actually already started Shatter Me, like I said, on the car ride back from Barnes & Noble, because I also had to read that, because it's turning into a TV show soon, so I need to read it before I get any spoilers from the show. Also, I found out from Tegan's post, Red Queen is becoming a TV show, but I don't know when. I don't know when Shatter Me is either. So if I really like Shatter Me, I have a TV show to watch. If I really like Red Queen, which I feel like I will like Red Queen, not my usual type of book I do read, but I feel like I will because me and Tegan don't have the same reading, like genre. We read genre types we read, but this Red Queen will be a book I will read if I'm not in a mood to read a romantasy, and I just need to read something mainly based on the fantasy part, not the romance part. That will be a palate cleanser for me. Which, okay, yeah. Anyways, next book, I'm gonna like put them over here. So Shatter Me, beautiful. Oh god, this is a terrible angle. I'm so sorry. Now you have better angle. Next book is Fearful. So this is Kit's story. A while ago, I read Powerful, the novella for Powerless. This is the novella for Fearless, the last book. And I love all the books, but Reckless is my favorite book. Like I said in my Powerless review, Reckless is my favorite book in the whole Powerless trilogy. And this is the last book I need to read until I'm done with the Powerless series. Because the novellas, I count the novellas in this series pretty much. And I'm scared because Powerful broke me insanely. I sobbed really hard and like until I couldn't breathe. If you've read the book, you know why. And it's just, I just love her character and their love story. Oh my god, I might cry thinking about it. So I think I'm gonna read Shatter Me. I think I'm gonna read Fearful after, because I love her writing. Like it's like the only book I've read by her are the Powerless books, which I do want to read more of her books for sure. I don't know if she has more books. I think she does. But yeah, Fearful is gonna break me, and I am gonna eat it up, because I have a hate and love relationship with Kit, because in the last book, spoiler for Reckless, the ending Reckless, he makes it her bride, but then we find out it's because the kingdoms need help, which I originally thought he wanted her to marry him, was because he knew they have feelings, him and Kai. I think of Kaz from Six of Crows. I have a problem. That's such a good book. Okay, anyways. Kai had feelings to each other, so he was jealous and didn't want to be together because he didn't like her first. But I found out it's for like political reasons, which, you know what? Approved. That's okay. But he didn't know the feelings were there. Okay. So, and then, oh my god, if I'm gonna have to read Kit's death and Fearless from his POV, like it did with Hayden's best friend, I think it's Adele. I say her name is Adele because I cannot pronounce her name. Adele. Like I have to, in 4 POVs actually, we get 4 perspectives. We have Max, her love interest, Peyton, and then her POV. We get like 4. I forgot who the 4th is. I'm not in the book. I'm gonna cry because I already cried hard for his death. I was messed up. It messed me up. Her books always are messing me up somehow. She has so much magic into this book, actually. So that is gonna be a very interesting read. So after Shattered Me, I'm probably reading this book. Okay, let's move on to the next book. I'm scared. This is the second book. There's 3 books. This is the second book in the Shadow and Bone, so I was on break. What's my break? And I have not read a book in one day in a while. Actually, I don't think I've ever. But Shadow and Bone just sucked me in, and I read it in one day, and it was so good. I recommend it. I originally thought it was going to be very slow pace, but it's very fast paced. Chapters are really long, though. I will say that chapters are very long, and yeah. But it's very worth it. It's such a good book. It's very well written book. Well, compared to Dance of Thieves, it's medium well written, because Dance of Thieves is so well written. It's like very classy and elegant. That's how I describe the Dance of Thieves writing. So good. I recommend anybody who really loves fantasy with like more of a side plot to read Shadow and Bone. I recommend it. So good. This is the second book, and I actually have another summary. I just read it because it's the second book. Let me read the summary, actually. So this is like the aftermath of the first book. Gosh, I don't want to say. Like, after she finds out that the Darkling betrayed her, which, by the way, I never liked the Darkling. I cringed when they had that kiss. They almost had intimacy. Oh my god, just ew. So glad that romance was kind of not paced out so long. It was not a lot of scenes. It was mainly based on the magic, but like, girl, he is 125 years old, and you're like 17 or 16. Don't know how old she is. So I was team Mal when they got robbed. They were getting robbed, and he like, don't touch her, because that gets me. Love Mal. They had a happy ending. Love it. So I hope they don't get broken up in this book. Hopefully they're a really cute couple in this book. I pray myself. So I'm really excited to read this book. Okay, now what's Red Queen? Talked about this a little earlier, but I'm really excited to read Red Queen because Tegan loves this book so much. So I'm really excited to read it. And I know it is mainly about the war, not the romance. Palette cleanser. It's perfect. It's a perfect palette cleanser that I would need for like a fantasy, pretty much. And Tegan told me there's a shirtless prince scene, and there's like a love triangle-ish. I don't not love triangle. There's like a very subtle romance, which I would say that Six of Crows has the same kind of dynamic, because I am forever a Kaz and Ignatia shipper, and I appreciate and I love how Ignatia chose herself at the end of the second book, and she was like, when you're ready, when you're better, we'll see you again. But I'm not gonna I'm gonna choose myself right now, which I respect fully. Always loved Ignatia. Just love Ignatia. The first time she talked and when Men Beg, I knew Ignatia was gonna be that character, the best character in the whole book, and she is honestly my favorite. And I would say Six of Crows. It sounds like Red Queen, but it's not based on war. It's a really high fantasy. but kind of dystopian book. And I would recommend reading Santa Claus. I love Santa Claus, but it is very slow paced. You have to be in a mood, like Dance of Thieves. Very thick. Actually, Santa Claus is not that thick. The last book, the second book is very thick. So I'm really excited to read Red Queen. I don't know. So Red Queen is the first book in the series. Yes, okay. Now, let's talk about Holly Jackson. I Get the Rave. A Cooker Guide to Murder is so good. So I will say, I did watch the show. When the show came out, I think it was the year after, or that year it came out, like a few months ago, or a few months after it came out, the show came out. I watched the show and I loved the show. And then I waited a few years, and now I read a little time ago, I read A Cooker Guide to Murder. Loved it. I did start watching season 2 a little bit, but I didn't get that far, so I actually don't know the plot twist this time. I didn't know the plot twist, but it still shocked me because I forgot the plot twist a little bit. I'm super excited, but also just look at this cover of The Cooker Guide to Murder. Like, it's like the sprayed edge. Hello. I almost got the third book because I knew I was going to binge read this, but I had to cut it off because I had to get last book. So, very excited to read this. I need more Pip and Ravi. I think I pronounced it. I need more Pip and Ravi, definitely. Vow of Thieves. This is the second book. It's the last book? Oh, this is the last book in the duology of Dance of Thieves, which I'm really excited because the first book ended on... Holy God. That wasn't a crazy ending. Like, I think now they're back to enemies. Like, a forbidden. I love the dynamic. Just read Dance of Thieves. That's all I'm going to say. Just so good. Very slow paced. But when you finally get the magic system, it is very rewarding and it's very good. The love story is definitely more of a side plot. I'm gonna be honest here, but it is very good. You should read it if you are in a mood for a high fantasy with a subplot of romance. Tegan, talking to you, you should read this. If I'm reading Red Queen, I want you to read Dance of Thieves. Please read Dance of Thieves with me. Yeah. Anyways, that's just for Tegan. I recommend Dance of Thieves. I'm really sad that we don't get more of them. Jace and Kaza. I love them. And then the last book I bought, because I have a book which I will show, but it's not really important. So I did already do it in a small book haul, but I'll show. Divine Rivals. Let me just read it. I didn't actually read the plot. Oh, that's bad. I think it's Enemies to Lovers. Yeah, it's Lovers, which I have not read in a while. Stop. That actually sounds very good. And this is a very thick. This is the only copy they had, which I really like my books very small. And like I like paperbacks, but this is the only copy they had of Divine Rivals, and I'm really excited to read it. And it's Enemies to Lovers. I've not read that in a while. I write a lot about Enemies to Lovers, but I don't read enough of it. Kind of crazy to say. It's really creepy. But I really like it. Just actually, let me see. Oh, really. I was gonna say, what if I had a really pretty not paperback, like the thing under it, like the real cover. It's kind of boring, but it's pretty-ish. So those are all the books, and then I'll get the one. Then I will get the book. And this is the book I bought already, but I have not read yet. It is The 13th Child, and it has gods in it. Pretty fun because I'm writing a romantasy. It's not a romantasy, it's a fantasy. I'm writing a romantasy that has God's elements in it. It's kind of important to the story, but not really. I won't say it kind of is. It's the magic system of it. I had really fun making it, which I can explain more if I do a writing vlog. I don't think I'm gonna do a writing vlog anytime soon, but maybe. Talk about it. So this is a story about God, and it's like a chosen one child. It's pretty good. So those are I will show you all the books I have on my TBR. I should probably place them in the order they were in before. Give me a minute. Okay, Divine Rivals. God, Divine Rivals. Knights of Thieves. I'm trying to make it like aesthetically pleasing if you cannot tell right now. Oh God, this is my TBR for July. If I finish it in July, maybe not, but that's my TBR. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Just doing this again. I'm sorry for the table. For a terrible angle, but I really just want to thank you for supporting me. Everything, like, I don't want to get emotional, but I just feel very supported, and I love being on the booktuber community. It's just very positive, honestly. I just love being on this community. I do need to get to doing my chores and stuff because it is Sunday, so I actually need to get to doing that. So I need to end this video right now, but thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I have 102 now. But thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you.